All I'm saying is this. How about you wipe that paint off your face and then see if you still got that same confidence when you talk to me? 99% of you women won't. Y'all be chasing a woman that's running from you.
Come on, champ.
You supposed to be picking the one that's looking at you.
Come on, champ.
When you do that, you don't even need game because she gonna do everything you need. My uncle told me, stop looking at that bitch that you want and start looking at that little funny looking bitch in the corner that's looking at you because that woman finna do everything for you. The value that a woman brings to the table makes her bad to me. So the looks ain't even gonna be the first thing. Y'all put that before everything. I'm putting what a woman's doing for me before everything. I hate to say it, but I'ma say it. You gotta get you a new broad because the old broad you got is always gonna try to treat you how you used to be. And dudes always choosing some bum broad to fuck with. What do that make you? Okay. A woman don't respect, but what she's forced to respect. What's the deal? You know who it is. You know what it is. You know, I wasn't even going to pop in tonight, but I said, you know what? I had a little gap in my schedule, so I said I'm going to sit down and see what type of questions y'all got. So y'all got to feed me the right questions tonight or I'm going to jump off because I wasn't even supposed to come on tonight. So what we doing? What we talking about? Oh, yeah, and for everybody that doesn't know, I got a new batch of books, got about 15, 16 books. Half of them already sold already. But if you want a signed copy of the book, book a game your father should have taught you. Link in the description. Link on my website, GoldieRatio.com. Get yours. Major game. You pop into any page in that book, and you good. Somebody said the suits drops. Which suits? Which suits? And you know, a lot of people like my Goldie. See, I used to make this just for myself, the Goldie ratio. If you don't know what the golden ratio is, look it up. It's very deep. The golden ratio is the perfect, that's what they use in plastic surgery. They use the golden ratio. It's the perfect ratio between things that you look at and it's attractive. And then you see you got the sacred geometry, you know, the flower of life, the beginning of all creation. You know, I'm a deep individual. You know, if y'all didn't know, that little chain that I have, the circular chain, is the flower of life. I'm deeper than y'all think. But if y'all want these, let me know. Maybe I'll start making them for y'all. Yeah, these ain't for sale right now. You know, but a lot of people been giving me a lot of asking me about it. So if y'all really want one, if I figure out a colorway that y'all really want, then I'll make them for sale for you. You know what I'm saying? What we talking about tonight, though? Like I said, I wasn't even supposed to jump on tonight. I just said, you know what, I'm going to get on. Somebody said, watching from Japan, getting this game at the top of the morning. Shout out to you. We worldwide. We international. We international around here. You heard that. Japan tuning in right now. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. That's a fact. That's why As a Man Thinketh is my favorite book, because as above, so below, as within, so without. Once you get this mind right, everything else follows. You be doing all the work on the outside, but no work on the inside, and wonder why that shit don't work. As soon as you realize everything on the outside is related to everything on the inside, you'll spend more time on the internal than the external, and the external will change just as fast. He said, Goldie, I ordered a hard copy book on September 10th. Have you sent them out? Yeah, they sent out. So check your email, because you should be able to see the tracking. And if for some reason you don't, you know, just email my support. Email me. We'll make sure you get it. But everybody said they've been getting their books all this week. Come on with some questions in here. Come on with some topics. What we doing, man? Because I could jump off. I got things to do. Who been watching my content this week on Instagram? Who been watching my content this week on Instagram? Give me a good page out the book. Give me a good page out the book. Yeah, you. You said 108. Let's see. All right. She gave me a random page out the book of game. We gonna read it. It says, top of the book, you must be game tight. You gotta be game tight in every area, whether it's money, fitness, mindset, or anything else. because losers love to find excuses and not listen to you. If you're rich but you're out of shape, they'll point out that and not listen. If you're fit but you're broke, they'll hold on to that. Even if you've got money and fitness on lock, but have a bad habit like drinking, they'll use that to not listen to you. But if you're game tight and unshakable in every area, they can't say shit. They can't point a finger back at your flaws when you correct them. When you call them out or show them how it's done, they have no excuses and no way out. Any flaw you leave gives them an escape. So if you want to inspire real change, stop talking while you still got cracks in your game. Get game motherfucking tight, and they'll have no choice but to listen. Otherwise, shut the fuck up and stop trying to teach people like you so elevated when you only 3 steps ahead of them. Spend that time getting 100 steps ahead so they have to listen. What I was pretty much saying there is a lot of people like they get on my fitness program or they start getting a little bit of game from my books and all of a sudden they want to start telling their friend this and they girl this and they girl that. Hey man, check this out, man. You 2 steps ahead of them. They don't want to listen to you. The only way a motherfucker gonna listen to you is when they come to you for the advice. You can't tell a motherfucker nothing. You gotta wait until you so big. You doing it so big. You doing it so major. Your body looks so good. You having so much money. You so elevated that people ask you, hey, what are you doing? Until then, shut the fuck up trying to teach everybody. You motherfuckers been in the gym 2 months and want to get to telling everybody about your macros and about what you should be doing and they need to be working out. Nigga, you just started. You probably won't even be doing it in 6 months. Wait until you have some big results to start trying to teach somebody. And if you want to change the people around you, don't change them when you regular. Why the fuck would they listen to you? Try to change them when you are so rich, your body looks so good, you are so elevated that the evidence itself convinces them, not you. People way too much want to start trying to tell people around them what they should be doing when they're not, what they're doing ain't even attractive yet. You ain't even at 8% body fat yet. You just started working out. You ain't even a millionaire yet. So what the fuck you trying to tell me what I should be doing? Spend your time and energy on yourself and building yourself up. And when you get to a certain level, you're going to be so undeniable that everybody is going to ask you. Your mom is going to ask you. Your cousin is going to ask you. Your best friend is going to ask you. And only when they ask you they're going to be open to the opinion of what you're trying to teach. You can't teach somebody who don't want to be taught. Y'all be want to jump the gun and teach your girl, man, you been in the gym 2 months, man. Knock it off. You trying to tell her what she should and shouldn't be doing. Wait until you change your body. I guarantee you she going to start to ask you what you're doing. You ain't going to have to try to convince her. Get the book of game right now, link in bio. Get the physical copy. He said, my best friend is whipped bad with a girl. He is up on game. He just can't get himself to leave her. Advice, no, he ain't up on game. To know and not to do is to not yet know. I'm going to say that again. To know and not to do is to not yet know, because if you knew, you would embody it in your actions. You can have the knowledge of something, doesn't mean you know it. I can give a motherfucker a whole bunch of game. It doesn't mean they can implement it because they don't understand it. And a lot of times the only way he going to understand that game is he got to go through the process and get fucked, waste his life, waste his time. And when he finally comes up out of it, then he going to learn a lesson. Everybody ain't got to learn a lesson like that. Some people got to smoke crack and fuck the 10 years, 15 years of their life up, their family relationship up, their kids' relationship up to learn that fucking lesson. And some of us can see what it's going to do and say, I don't have to learn that lesson. I understand it. Everybody different. You got to, it's going to be what it's going to be. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You know, everybody ain't going to learn the same lesson. Somebody got to go through it. Somebody going to have to put their hand on the stove and get their shit burnt the fuck up and go to the hospital before they learn it's hot. And some people listen to their mama when they say, hey, that stove is hot, don't touch it. And they said, ooh, you know what? I feel that heat. I ain't going to touch it because I can pretty much see what's going to happen. Ain't nothing you could do. You could expose them to my videos that might help, but you can never give somebody understanding. You could expose them to information, but they have to come through the understanding for themselves. So, you know, if I was you, man, I do him a great favor, buy this book and give it to him. It might change his life. But But at the end of the day, you can give him the information. It's up to him to come to the understanding himself. Book him a call with me. Goldie, oh, okay. What you do would you do a long distance relationship? Yes, I've done many long distance relationships. I don't see the problem with it. As long as you requiring, as long as the principles are the same, as long as you making sure she like you a lot, you ain't gonna have no problems. It's actually kind of better because you don't have the burden of having to see her every day. So, distance makes the heart grow fond. So when she can't see you every day, it's gonna take a lot longer for her to get used to you. And you ain't got to put your curtain up as much because she ain't even around you. Tell me what you think the negative is about that. Got GPT combining daily guidance with psycho-cybernetics. Release your brakes. Never got her in all. But on another salute, they need to have the same game, God GPT. Man, they can't. I type my shit in all the time and they say shit. I'm like, nigga, I wouldn't say no shit like that. That's why I know ChatGPT ain't as great as they say it is. Nah, it's great. I ain't gonna lie though. You get rich with ChatGPT. If you're not using ChatGPT, you behind in life. But at the end of the day, you could say, hey, what would GameGod Goldie say about this? And guess what? I've asked it, and it was some shit that I would never fucking say. Asked it about 100 times. Not one time was it some shit that I would say. So at the end of the day, as us individuals with our full mind, we still have more influence that ChatGPT cannot duplicate. It cannot duplicate it. Just always remember, ChatGPT is what? Artificial intelligence. It is mimicking real intelligence. So it'll never be greater than who we actually are because it'll never be as creative as we are. Because that motherfucker can't mimic me. Ain't nail motherfucking question I asked that motherfucker that where it said some shit that I would have said. So don't steer yourself wrong. You better come get it from the source or be led astray. When you leveling up, the people you used to be around don't resonate anymore. Yep, they don't. But at the same time, it's a jump. It's never going to be, oh, if you wait until they don't resonate, you waited too long. Because the only time you level up in life is when it's still hard to leave those people. When emotionally you want to stay with that bitch, but consciously you know she's not good for you. Emotionally, you want to stay with your best friend you've known for 15 years, but consciously you know he's not good for your life. That is when you have to move away. If you just move away when you finally are so far emotionally and vibrationally not linked to that person, you waited too fucking long and probably fucked your life up. Only when things are hard is when they need to be done and it's going to stretch you. If it's easy to do, you waited too late to do it. Growth is only found in the uncomfortable. That sacrifice. I still love the bitch. I'm still emotionally attached to the bitch, but consciously I know it's not going to take me nowhere I want to go. And so I made that hard decision and it hurt. That's when you're going to win in life. Not when things get so bad and she cheat on you and she's so motherfucking far gone that it's like, oh, I can't stand the bitch no more. I'm done. Nigga, you waited too fucking long. And I don't know how many years of your life you fucking wasted. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't when you just naturally don't resonate no more because then you waited too long to leave. Are there any hard copies left, family? Yeah. I don't know exactly how many, but go to the website. Go to the website. I think we got maybe like 9, 10 left. But regardless, if it allows you to purchase, then there's still some left because it knows how much inventory we got. So go to the website right now. Go to ratio.com or just hit the link and it'll take you directly to the Shopify. When you gonna have Sharp on? Oh man, I went on Sharp show. I was just with Sharp out in Vegas. Last weekend. You don't put it together though. The quote you said last night, becoming the person you needed as a child, the realest quotes ever. Yeah, man. Become the person you needed as a child. Who did you need when you was coming up? What was you missing? What protection was you missing? What game was you missing? What guidance was you missing? Right? What did you need when you was a child that you didn't get? That traumatized you. Now become that person and now give that person to the world. because it's going to be another person in your same shoes that need that person, and you can become that person for everybody. I needed some game. I needed some guidance. I needed some manhood. I needed some purpose. I needed to know what a man really was, you know? And so become the person you needed as a child. So now I'm giving to the world what I needed. I needed somebody to give me this game. I needed somebody to steer me down the right path, not the wrong path. I needed somebody to give me the real, not the fake. I needed somebody to tell me the ups about the shit, the downs about the shit, and steer me in the right direction. You know, I needed somebody to tell me it's about manhood. It ain't just about the money. I needed somebody to tell me, hey, man, the money gonna come, but if you get these internal qualities right, this is more long lasting. I needed somebody to tell me, hey, man, don't chase the money. Get yourself right. Get your habits right. Cut the vices. That's what I needed as a child. You know, so I became what I needed as a child because I know it's somebody out there who is a child who might see my message. So I'm giving them what I wish I had. What's the limit to being understanding and patient with a woman? Man, you know, that's a good question. I mean, there's no one answer to that because every woman is different. It's really her intentions. Bitch, are you trying to play me like a sucker? Or are you really that sensitive? And then just really, man, how valuable is the bitch, man? That's the realest part about it, man. How valuable is the bitch, man? Is she motherfucking, like I always use my example, is she motherfucking Ruby Rose, a broad making motherfucking $20 million a year on OnlyFans with hella fame that could put you in position? You feel what I'm saying? Is it motherfucking Beyonce, a superstar with great work ethic, great connections that could change your life? Probably not. So therefore, bitch, I don't need to be patient with you. Bitch, boss the fuck up or get the fuck on. You 9 times out of 10, bitch, you can't do nothing for me. Real talk, like 9 times out of 10, bitch, you can't do nothing for me. So what the fuck am I going to compromise, bitch? You feel what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. Most of these bitches can't do nothing for you. So it's like, what am I compromising for? You know, what am I being understanding for? What am I being patient for? No, bitch, you be patient with me snapping off at the motherfucking mouth all motherfucking day. Be patient with that, bitch, because I'm the motherfucking prize in this situation. What are you doing for me, though? No, let's take real motherfucking inventory, because this is the shit that make me upset. Bitch, why? Why do you want me to? Why the fuck should I compromise, bitch? Why? Tell me why. What do I get from you, pussy? Okay, that's a dime a dozen. Bitch, I could go pay for it right now for $300 if I wanted it. So what do I get from you? Companionship? Or I could get that from a prostitute too. You know, and fuck all that shit. I'm a fly nigga. I could get a bitch any day, anytime, always on my line. So, bitch, what are you really bringing to the table that I should fucking compromise for? Tell me. No, I'm being real. Bitch, what do you bring to the table that's actually really valuable? Pussy and companionship. Okay, bitch, that's worth nothing. What do I bring to the table that's valuable? Status, money, mind, game, so many different attributes, spiritually, physically, all of these things that I've learned in my life that's built me up. I'm a funny individual. I'm charming. I know a lot of people. I can help your life. I can build you up. I can teach you this. I can teach you that. I keep you safe. I have emotional regulation, so I can make sure that you don't get out of bounds. I can make sure your life is better because I'm here. Okay, so bitch, you get all that with me, and what do I get with you? Absolutely fucking nothing. So why the fuck would I have to compromise and be understanding? No, bitch, you be understanding what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. These bitches is worth nothing and trying to act like they worth something. Your pussy is not worth nothing to me. It's not worth nothing. Bitch, I could get pussy anytime I want. I could get companionship anytime I want. So why the fuck would I bend to you when I'm more valuable? That's all I be trying to tell you dudes. Recognize your value. I don't need to be understanding. No, bitch, I'm going to cut heads every motherfucking day and I'm going to cuss you the fuck out. You want to leave, bitch? Bye. You leave and don't do nothing to my life. It actually free me up. Me leaving your life is fucked up. Bitch, your life is fucked up if I leave. Your life is fucked up. It's hard to find another nigga like me. You are a dime a dozen. So you compromise for me. I'm not going to compromise for you. But let me tell you this. You niggas is confused. Because you don't think about it like that, you're bending to a bitch who does nothing for you that you do everything for. So you got the value dynamic misconstrued. And because the value dynamic is misconstrued, you be going for shit that you shouldn't be going for. I said it once before. It'd be a nigga taking care of a bitch, doing this for a bitch, doing that for a bitch, change the bitch life. She ain't never been out the country because of you before you. She ain't never did this. She know different people because of you. She doing this because of you. You turned her up like this, that, and the third. And then y'all talk like y'all are equals. I don't care what it sounds like. Bitch, we're not equals. And because you try to talk to that bitch like you're equals, she talks to you like y'all equals. No, bitch, we're not. Now, we could be. You know, French Montana around this motherfucker, you know, got a motherfucking princess. Hey, if that bitch was around here, hey, yeah, bitch, we could talk eye to eye. Eye level. I'm not talking eye level to a bitch who can't do nothing for me, but give me the wet spot between her legs. And really, bitch, it's a privilege for you to get this dick because I know how to put it down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not going to let a bitch overplay her hand with me. And that's what you niggas do. It's really that simple. I'm not going to let a bitch overplay her hand with me. And the moment she tried to, I'm going to remind her and put a mirror up and let her show apples for apples, bar for bar. We're not the same. So don't talk to me like it. Don't expect the same treatment like it. Andreas say 1999. Appreciate the super chat. How do you deal with a woman who's indecisive? One day she want to make it work. Next day she blocks you because she can't get over old shit. Just don't deal with her. She don't like you enough, and you're not standing on shit, so she knows she can play with you. If she could block you one day and then unblock you the next day, she shouldn't be able to unblock you because as soon as she block you should have blocked her too, and she can't talk to you no more. You know, but as long as you play those games, if a woman could block you, then unblock you, then she gonna do it again. Why? Because you've allowed it. You've told her I have no value. You could block me, then unblock me, and I'ma still talk to you. If a bitch block you, you should be like, okay, if you block me, don't ever talk to me again. You know, and the next time you talk to me, bitch, you're gonna have to come to my house with some flowers, some chocolates, because that's the only way you're gonna talk to me again. Otherwise, you setting a standard that you ain't shit. And she should treat you like you ain't shit. Because you telling her you ain't shit. If a woman block you, then unblock you and talk to you, and you just sex her back, you're letting her know I have no value within myself because I allow you to do whatever the fuck you want to do and still accept it. Tell her brother to send me some money, and she only would if I paid her back. I stopped contact. She's still blowing me up. Well, you know, you did the right thing. I mean, it all depends. Like, hey, bro, hey, send me some bread. And if she say she only would if you sent some back, I would explain to her like, you know, check this out. No, I ain't in a position to pay you back. I just, you know, I'm asking for you to give me something. I ain't asking for a loan. You know, baby, you gonna let me have that or no? And now if she tell me no, you can't do it, it's two things. So don't ever forget, a lot of these bitches are poor for real. That bitch give you $100, man. She gonna be short on rent this month. But if she's not poor, you know what I'm saying, and she got it, she just don't want to do it, well, then you know what you got on your hands, and she a selfish bitch. And if she can't give you a couple dollars without giving it to you, she don't like you like that. And she a selfish bitch, and she just in it for what she getting. So it's right to cut her off. Because at the end of the day, she just in a situation for what she getting. And that's most of these bitches. Most of these bitches are trying to take more from the situation than they get. I peep this shit all the time, and I just be like, damn, bitch, what you don't even realize is, bitch, I'd have gave you the world. I'd have showed you the world. I'd have turned you up. I'd have gave you this. I'd have gave you that. But you so motherfucking petty about this bread, bitch, you can't even buy some little shit from me. All you did was fuck yourself. But that's what these women are. They so short-sighted. They don't even understand what they doing. It is what it is. It's really just embedded in them, and nobody's ever taught them. So they don't even know. Well, you just fucked up with a nigga who could have gave you the world, and he's never going to give it to you because you wanted to be petty over $35, over $40, over a drink, over this, over dinner, over something so small that if you would have just showed that gesture and that would have showed him that you was really fucking with him, he would have made sure he turned you all the way up. But, you know, these hoes are slow. Why are they slow? Because they mamas was slow. Why are they slow? Because they daddy probably wasn't in their life. And so they didn't have no ration to tell them to get out their feelings and stop being so short-sighted about things. What's up with all the laughing emojis? I swear ChatGPT will have you chasing. I'm trying to tell you, what's your balance of work and self-development? Self-development always comes first, but it's no 60-40. Life is never like that. Sometimes personal development is a phase where I'm really focused on this more, and sometimes my business takes more focus, and then sometimes my fitness takes more focus, and then sometimes my fitness takes a backseat, and then sometimes my family takes a bigger portion. Nothing in life is just so black and white. And if you try to live a life black and white in a world that's not black and white, you're going to fuck yourself every time. Advice for starting online coaching versus in-person clients. Get on my mentorship. I'm not going to give you that game for free. Swanky True. Appreciate the super chat. You think picking girls up at the gym is worth it / a good idea? Bro, I don't fucking know. It don't matter where you pick them up at. It matter who the bitch is. It ain't about where you pick the bitch up at. It's about the bitch you pick up. Because the same bitch at the strip club, the same bitch at the regular club, the same bitch at the library, that bitch go to the gym. You can pick that bitch up any motherfucking place she at. So to pick her up at the gym, man, it depends on the bitch, man. I'm not worried about where I'm at. I'm worried about who the bitch is. Is she choosing me? Do she like me? Do I like her? Does she got the right vibe? Was the conversation flowing? The location is irrelevant. You know, and I ain't worried about the bitch, man. I'm worried about the bitch worried about me. If I'm in the gym, I ain't worried about the bitch. I'm worried about the bitch worried about me. And I'm only worried about the bitch worried about me if she give me choosing signals. Otherwise, I'm worried about my fucking workout because that's what the fuck I came. I don't be worried about bitches like that. That's why bitches be worried about me because I don't be worried about her. Because I'm only worried about the bitch worried about me. And if she ain't worried about me, I ain't worried about her. Care what she look like. I'll walk by and be like, oh, that bitch, oh, she look good. She worried about me? Nope. Then all that was she look good and I'm on my workout and I ain't thought about the bitch no more. Hollywood Benjamin, appreciate the super chat. Great one-on-one call Friday, Goldie. Y'all need to get that book. Read a few gems a day and keep yourself on the right path of the game, man. Shout out to you, Hollywood Benjamin. Boss the fuck up or get the fuck on. It's a daily reminder. Goldie on his shit tonight. Hey said, it's actually free me up. Plus, this man on fire. Game guy. Listen. And you know, Tiffany make me pissed off at y'all because she come through this motherfucker on a regular with $50. Every time she come in here, she come with $50 off the dribble. No questions. You niggas be in here asking questions that you should be paying for and be asking them for free. Then Tiff come in here with $50 just off the love. Appreciate you, Tiff, always. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Goldie, did you read any of the Machiavelli books? If so, which one do you recommend? I read the summary of 48 Laws of Power. No, that's Robert Greene. I think I might have read The Art of War once. I don't really recommend that shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's your first book, because whatever you read, you're gonna your life is gonna be whatever you think. Your life is gonna be whatever your paradigm is. And I'm not saying those things aren't true, but it's many different ways to go about life. And if you pick that, then that's gonna be your life. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not saying it don't work, but what I'm saying, that's not the only thing that does work. And if you wrap your life up into that paradigm, then you're gonna have the effects of that type of life, because what you see is what you get. You know, so I would say be more well-rounded than just one book like that. You have to be one of the people like me. Like, it don't matter what book I read. I don't agree with everything in it. You got to have your own mind when you read books. Otherwise, you're going to take everything as face value, and everything is not face value. Rory in the building, always. He be showing love like a motherfucker, too. Shout out to you. He said 1999. Game God, the Mac God. Appreciate you. Come on, man. Listen, we got some questions in here tonight. Do we got some questions in here tonight? Because I could jump the fuck off of this motherfucker, man, if we don't. You know, I've been out here hitting on this motherfucker, all these motherfucking plays, man. You know, my guy AB done tuned me into some shit. So it's like, man, y'all count your days of seeing this game. You know what I'm saying? You know, my homie, you know, and that's a good thing, you know, when you start meeting different people and put you in position to shit that you wasn't even thinking about. You know, I'm over here, you know, I had a $70,000 week, you know, on my products the other week. And just the other week, because my partner AB put me on these plays, man, I done had like a $50,000 3 days. And it's like, you know, y'all better save these lives, because the way this motherfucking sports bet shit going, I might not be on this motherfucker no more. You know, as much as I love to get a game, at the end of the day, I really do this shit for the money. And if I can get the money a different and easier way, you ain't gonna see me on this motherfucker no more. First time catching a lot of appreciation goes to you, big dog. Real game. I never been a lame. Always had money. I'm on my way back from my big mistake. Progress in the making. Hey man, that's how it is, man. Sometimes you gotta the fall off is just repositions you for a better path to have more than you had before. Come on with it, man. Come on with it. If I don't get no good questions, I'm gonna get the fuck up off of here, man. Hey, you want to jump in with the sports betting shit with me and my dog, man? Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Come on, y'all better come with it. Y'all better come with it. Y'all better come with it. I mean, you know what? Listen, my assistant said, "Listen, I got a topic for you." Let me see what she said. She said, "I got a topic for you." She said, it's a long ass post. She sent me a Reddit post. She said, "My 33-year-old female partner seems to be hiding our relationship. My partner, 33, and I, 33, have been together for about a year. Things have been really great, and we even moved in with each other recently and have been pretty serious discussing having a baby. We met each other's intimate families and regularly hang out with them and other close friends. There's just one small thing. Whenever we run into people from outside our close circles, he doesn't introduce me as his girlfriend, and his social media accounts still advertise he's single. While he does have a couple photos up that include me, it's only ever in a group photo with other people, and any couple photos that I have shared don't get added to his wall. I brought this up to him a couple times, and he always has a really vague excuse or emotions that showing me off feels a bit trad wifey. I've said that he doesn't even need to show me off, just stop advertising he's single by switching the relationship status off and not displaying it. He said that he was a reasonable request, but hasn't bothered changing it. He also keeps acting as though caring about this kind of thing is juvenile. But if it really means that little to him, I'm not sure why he can't just switch it off. I'm starting to think he's intentionally hiding our relationship and wanting others perceive him as single. Any advice on how to deal with this would be greatly appreciated. I wouldn't have read that if I thought it was from the woman's perspective, but it is what it is now. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Hot damn, late night game, bless. JB lost. First time catch a lot. Did y'all hear that story? Did y'all hear that story? And if you did hear that story, what do you think? I wouldn't have read it if it was the woman saying it, because I don't like to give the women the game. But I'm gonna just put it like this, because it's a that story actually relates to a lot of you dudes. If it looked like a fish, walk like a fish, talk like a fish, what is it? Y'all gonna think it's something else. Hey man, the nigga showed you he don't want everybody to know he with you. But she will convince herself that maybe it's something else. And I'm not even talking about her, I'm talking about you. The bitch do that thing that you don't like all the time. That bitch be acting real funny. The bitch be keeping her phone turned down. That bitch act funny when you kind of go for her phone. The bitch act funny when you over with this person. The bitch don't call you back when hey man, it's exactly what you think. It's exactly what you think it is. And don't convince yourself otherwise. And bitch, you ain't fooling me. That's why I don't even ask a bitch her opinion. I don't even ask a bitch when I think something going on. Hey, bitch, because you're not going to convince me otherwise. Whatever I think it is, it is. I'm a very perception. I have high perception. I'm very aware. So if you're moving funny, then bitch, you're moving funny for a reason. I don't got to ask you. So that's what I would say. Hey, man, if it look like a duck, quack like a duck, what they say, it's a duck or you think it's something else. You niggas would think it's something else. Man, I know exactly what the fuck it is. And I don't need no evidence to prove it. You get to moving funny bitches, it's exactly what the fuck I thought it was, and I'm going to treat it as such with no evidence. Back in the day in my household, my bitches knew. They knew. I don't give a fuck what's going on. If I think you're doing something that I think you're doing, then you're doing it, and I'm going to treat it as such. Because if you were a liar and I asked you about it, would you tell me the truth? No, you wouldn't. So that's why I'm not even going to ask you. So whatever the fuck I think is going on around this motherfucker is what's going on, and it's going to be consequences and repercussions for what the fuck I think's going on. That keeps shit real fucking straight in your house. When a bitch know she can talk to you about it and talk you out of it and crocodile to herself out of it and give you all these reasonable explanations because you don't know the full story, well, then she's going to try that shit. But when she knows a nigga like me, if that nigga even thinks something going on, he going to treat it like such. There's going to be consequences like such. She don't even try it. And that's how cold I was with my shit. Bitch, I don't need no evidence. Bitch, hey, my tip of my ear getting cold around this motherfucker. That's all I need. Nah, bitch, I don't know nothing. I ain't seen nothing. I don't need to. That's what the fuck I think, so that's what the fuck it is around here. So line up to get reprimanded. In the most non-violent way, of course. A brother live with a broad he don't really like and her younger daughter. The daughter saying she love him fatherly way in front of the mom. He said he pressured to say it back. Is he wrong? Yeah, he wrong. You and your daughter need to get the fuck up out my spot. Cause they playing this nigga, man. Cause he a sucker. You're a good time. You're shelter. I wouldn't be surprised if the mom told the child, listen, this is how hoes play, man. You don't know women, so you would think, oh, she would never do that. Man, hey, yes, the fuck she would. This is how hoes play. She know this nigga don't really like her like that. She knows she ain't bringing nothing to the table. She know her daughter need this situation. Hey, baby, come here. I need you to go say you love him tomorrow. But mama, I don't want to. Listen. You want to keep staying here? You want to be out on the street? I need you to go and tell that man you love him. Because once you say that, he ain't going to kick us out, baby. Come on. You think they ain't had them conversations like that? Y'all don't know women. Y'all don't know women. Hey, man. It ain't my job to support you. I don't like you. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with your daughter. But I don't like you. So check this out, baby. Because I'm a respectful man, though, and put you in this situation with me, I'm not just gonna drop you immediately. That's not what I would do to you. But what I will say is check this out. I think what's fair is 6 months. I need you within the next 6 months to figure something out to get up out of here. Or even better, you know what? I ain't even gonna give you 6 months. When the leash is up, we're gonna go our separate ways. How about that? I ain't gonna kick you out right now. I'm not gonna be. But if he did though, I ain't mad at him. Me personally, you got a daughter. I ain't gonna do that to you. But when this lease is up, I'm gonna give you a heads up right now. So you start putting in job applications. Start trying to apply for WIC, for Medicare, for Section 8, whatever you got to do. I'm giving you a heads up now that that's what needs to transpire. Why hold your life back for somebody that you don't even like? And then that bitch probably don't even like you. You just convenient. You was the boo-boo the fool, the motherfucking sucker that took her motherfucking ass on when everybody else wouldn't. Crazy how Stephon Diggs keep it real with Cardi and she stay with him. Prime example of everything you preach. What you mean? Oh, you talking about how he do what he does? Yeah, man. Hey, man, when a woman like you, man, she gonna let you do whatever. It's always been like that in life. Bitch gonna say what she will and won't do for the nigga she kind of like. For the nigga she like, she gonna do whatever, man. You know how many women I've had who told me I would never have a man with multiple women. I would never deal with that. I would never. Two months later, man, they in my house kissing my other bitch, man. Telling kissing my other bitch, man. Like, yeah, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Cause she like me. You know what I'm saying? So fuck with who like you, man. If she like you enough, she your status enough, man. Bitch ain't got no rules on her. She got rules for the nigga she don't really like. My father died when I was 11, but even up until then, my dad gave me all the game I got. He gave me the game on how to fight. He gave me the game on just so many little things as a child. You know what I'm saying? But when I got older, it was my uncles and things that gave me the other game. My brother, okay. She better go try with the Mark Zuckerberg. Lost nice to my son and daughter. I'm sick, and she only did it to hurt me. Never knew my baby mama would turn out to be a snake. You know, I've never really heard too many good stories of a baby mother. If 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 one of my friends is not what they listen, I was out on a golf course. We on a golf course, you know, having a great time, great weekend, talking business. The topic came up about baby mothers. There was not one guy in that circle that had a good story. If you're not with your baby mother, it's about 0.1% where you're going to have a good relationship with your kids. You're not going to have no drama in your life. I haven't seen it. But one of my best friends from elementary, man, used to stay at my house for months at a time. My mom knew his mom. We used to do everything together. We used to go to jail together when we was kids, right? Best friend. He used to have to pay his baby mama, bribe his baby mama. Can I give you $1,000 just to get a picture of my child? Hiring a private investigator just to try to find where his son was. All because he started fucking with some other bitch. I've never heard a good story with no baby mama drama if you're not with the mother. You know what I'm saying? I just haven't seen it. Now, I'm sure it's that out. Oh, I ain't gonna tell his business. I know 100 millionaire going through drama with his baby mama. Oh, they can't be trusted. And a child is the ultimate leverage. Don't give it to him. If I knew, that's why I say niggas did me a disservice coming up. And I'm spiteful about it now. Niggas did me a disservice coming up. If I knew what I knew now back then, I would have said, you niggas did me wrong. You was not my OGs like I thought you was my OGs because you didn't teach me the most important thing. You motherfuckers should have grabbed me up, picked me up. My feet should have been dangling a foot off the ground. And you should have put me up against the wall and said, nigga, don't you ever get a bitch pregnant. Don't you ever get a bitch pregnant, because if you get a woman pregnant, she going to ruin your life and she going to drag you by your nose because you're going to be so emotionally invested with your child. Don't ever give a woman leverage on you. You niggas didn't do that, though. All you said was, don't have no kid. Hey, man, don't have no kid. It's going to fuck your life up. No, y'all, you didn't let me know how serious it was, though. You didn't let me know your entire life could be derailed for 10 years if you have a child by the wrong woman. You didn't tell me like that. You just said, I don't have no kid. My mom said, I don't have no kid. That's all you said. You didn't you didn't let me know it was as serious as it was. So I tell everybody out there, nigga, stop nutting in that bitch, man. That good feeling that you getting is not worth the motherfucking 5, 10, 15, 18, 20-year headache you gonna fucking have. You gonna go in a motherfucking child support court, getting half your motherfucking money gone. Motherfucking baby mama drama. Your motherfucking kid don't even like you because your baby mama talking so much shit about you in front of that motherfucker all the time. Having to see your child be raised in a way that you don't even approve of, and you just gotta sit there and take it. You seen Ghostface kill his son. You know what I'm saying? I bet you that ain't his fault. I bet you his son was probably with his mother most of his life. So he didn't even have no influence on that child to wake up and your kid don't even like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the emotional toll it takes on you when you want to see your kids and you can't see your kids. And it's just so much bullshit that go on. If a motherfucker really knew, if a motherfucker was doing me justice, they would have picked me up by my motherfucking collar when I was 15, 16 years old and said, nigga, I'm going to tell you for real. Don't you have no motherfucking kid by no woman you don't know for real. Don't you give up leverage to no woman because you don't know who a woman is, and the devil himself will come out that woman and spank you for the next 10 motherfucking years. My life right now is completely different than what it would have been had I had a different baby mother and not had no kids at all. My entire life trajectory. And you motherfuckers think I'm doing good. You know what the fuck I be doing if my baby mama didn't try to have that baby on me like she did? And all the bullshit I had to go through trying to fight for my son. To this day, man, I just spent about $10,000 on lawyers. Still going through shit with my son. And he lived with me. I got full custody. And I still spent a tink out of just go come out of pocket $10,000 for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just passionate about this shit because I know that shit is no joke. Stop nothing in these bitches, man. I'm telling you, you don't know who that bitch is till she got leverage on you, man. And when she got leverage on you, it's too late. Got in my feelings there for a minute, man. You know, I'm real passionate about shit like that. Lost rights to my son and daughter. I'm sick, and she only did it to hurt me. Never knew my baby mama would turn out to be a snake. Be like that, man. Be like that. What age do you think women get taught manipulation at? Their entire life. You want to know why? Because a woman is always the weaker vessel physically. If you always around people who could physically kill you at any moment, what do? You have to develop psychological ways to stay at their equal. Because if a motherfucker realizes, man, I could kill this motherfucker at any moment, what am I going to do? So because you're always at the lesser strength, you always have to use manipulation. It was a story that Ed Milet said. He said he realized he had such a high EQ, emotional intelligence, or whatever the fuck the acronym is, because his father was an alcoholic. So his father would come home all the time in an alcoholic rage. So he had to delicately balance and learn how to dance around it to make sure he didn't go off or beat his mom or beat him. So women in a state where men are dominant, men can really literally kill you physically at any time. Women know how to do little things. Oh, hey, honey, hey, this, hey, that, and manipulate you. So women learn it just innately. They don't even understand they have game. But as a man, can't nobody kill me but another man. So I don't have to learn those skills. You know, I don't have to learn these manipulation skills. So that's why men are so deficient, because they're not taught these things. And then women go their whole life and know all this manipulation. The man knows none. So they're not necessarily taught it. It's just innate in them just to survive around a bunch of human beings who could kill them at any moment. Do you have to know where all her money coming from if y'all stay together, if y'all been locked in the past few years? What the fuck you mean? Bitch, I better know where every motherfucking last goddamn penny coming from around this motherfucker. Bitch, you live with me? Bitch, you live with me? And for 10 years? Bitch, I better know where. Fuck the money. Bitch, I know everything about your motherfucking ass. I better know every motherfucker that you know, everything that you motherfucking doing. Ain't nobody, listen, it's dangerous to have a motherfucker that close to you that you don't know everything that's going on, because that leave you wide open for the double cross. Any bitch fucking with me on a real situation, bitch, I know everything about that motherfucker. And not even that type of way. Like, any bitch that fuck with me for long term, that's like my best friend. Like, when I fuck with a bitch, like when we get locked in and we tied in like this, but we won. And she may not know everything about me, but bitch, please believe I know everything about her. I know everybody she know. I know everybody she talked to, because that's just how it's supposed to be. And she want to share that with me. And if she don't want to share that with you, mate, something wrong, something up. You better figure it out. I've never been with a woman. Well, you know, I ain't gonna say I haven't, but those were the red flags. That bitch is not 100. If the bitch is sneaky, if the bitch don't want to tell me everything, the bitch want to hide this, if the bitch don't want to let me know everything, red flag. That bitch hiding something going on. I wish a bitch would. Man, I'm fucking with you. You and my mother, we in the same motherfucking household. Bitch, you trying to tell me you don't want to tell me where some bread coming from? Red flag to the utmost. Flag on a plate. Bitch, you got me fucked up on the highest level. Said I bought groceries for the broad mama. Next day caught her cheating. Came to get my clothes. Her mama called the folks on me. It's crazy out here. Because these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about what you do for them. And that's why you don't do much for them until they prove they're going to do a lot for you. And that's why a lot less will they cheat on you and do foul to you when they putting in. They only going to do foul to a motherfucker who's doing everything for them, because you're doing everything for me. I'll be foul on this nigga. It's very hard to be foul on a nigga. Why the fuck would I do for this nigga? Do this, do that, do this, and be foul on a nigga? You're not going to do it. That's why I always say, nigga, you better require from the bitch. You niggas is motherfucking suckers and listen to the wrong niggas, man. And all I say is this. All these niggas out here talking that high power shit, oh, do this, just give it time. Give it time. Give it time, and you'll see exactly what the fuck I'm saying is these niggas is wrong. Sounds good. Give it a couple months. Give it a couple years. You're going to see exactly what I'm saying. They're going to be fucked. right? But anyway, name one that's not. Name one that's not. You can't. It'll never happen because you're never going to have respect of your woman if you're doing everything. If she's not invested in the situation in no way, then there's no reason that she wouldn't want to fuck up. If she's putting in her time, her energy, her work, her money, this, that, and the third, building with you, it's going to be very seldom that she's going to risk that to fuck up. She's too invested. You're not going to kamikaze some shit you've built. Only shit you're willing to walk away from is some shit that you have no interest in. And these bitches have no interest in nothing you niggas is doing because you niggas don't require nothing because you niggas got bad game from your parents. And these niggas online talking that bullshit. Do what you want to do, though. I don't judge a man. Hey, every man is a man in his sphere. And if that's how you want to live how you want to live. Book a game your father should have taught you. Maybe you wouldn't be in a fucked up position right now. You know what I'm saying? Get your physical copy right now. But they out. Saving lives with this game. He said, you need to start a show like Flavor of Love, bro. I think that would be fire. I like that idea. Let's see if I can put some shit together like that. I really do like that idea. I think I could definitely put some sort of show together. Maybe not like Flavor of Love, but some sort of show I feel like I could. Triple cross. Yeah. Hey, man, what's worse than the double cross? The motherfucking triple cross. Do you feel like pornography is a problem for us men out here because some don't think it is? But what do you think? Anything in excess is a problem. Anything you can't control is a problem. Like I said the other day, somebody asked me what a vice is. I said, well, my definition of a vice is something that you can't stop doing. Anything that you can't stop doing, you have to stop doing because that means you're not in control. And if you're not in control, every bad habit invites a host of another and more bad habits. So whatever it is, whether it's drinking, whether it's smoking, it don't matter what it is. If you can't stop doing it, then it's a problem and you need to stop doing it just because you need to stop doing something so you have control over yourself. And then, like I said, pornography for multiple reasons. One reason, dopamine detox. If you get dopamine too easily, then it's going to make you not want to do the hard things in life that are going to make you successful, because when you become successful doing the hard things and you make money and have a great body, you get dopamine from those accomplishments. So, but guess what? If I'm getting cheap dopamine by just busting nut watching TV or watching some porn, then it will make it a lot harder to do these harder things. So just by you stopping that, you're resetting your dopamine receptors. And so you go back to baseline. And then, also, depending what you watching. You ain't that motherfucker watching some crazy shit, man. It's going to be really hard for you to be with a regular woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be watching some shit that's not even real. So it's a lot of, terrible things that come from it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, am I opposed to it? Am I into it? It's one of those things like, I never really knew that it was that big of a problem for people, but I know dudes who have told me that it's a huge problem for them. So if it's a huge problem for you, then yes, if you feel like it's a huge problem for you, then yes, it's something that you should stop doing just to gain the strength of being able to control yourself and doing something and being able to refrain and restrain from something that you want to do. Because that strength right there is going to, be tenfold in other areas. I knew in 7th grade, thoughts on Iceberg Slim. My motherfucking thoughts on Iceberg Slim, I'm a motherfucking tell you. I read that book, nigga, 15 years ago. And you know what I thought when I read that book? This shit is depressing. This make me not want to be in the game. But don't ever forget, Iceberg Slim was a motherfucking heroin addict. He made a bunch of poor fucking decisions, beating bitches with hangers. There was nothing about that book that was some game. I mean, it was a couple of little pieces of game in there. But the biggest amount of game that I took from that book was don't do fucking drugs. This man's entire life was fucked up because he was on heroin. That entire book was just depressing. It made me not even want to be in the game because I'm like, everybody talk about this motherfucking book? This shit is, the more and more I read, the more and more depressed I get. Like, it was a couple things in that book that was some game. Like playing the bitch away from you and things of that nature. But it was cold and it was dark and it was like the dark side of the game. That I don't really, it's multiple ways to go about the game. And his way was just, was dark. It was just dark to me. I didn't really feel it like that. But it was some principles in there. But don't ever forget, that man was on heroin. That's why he made all them poor fucking decisions. Remember when he was sitting in a bar, and the reason he got his name Iceberg Slim because he was so cold. Why was he so cold? Because he was on fucking cocaine all the time. So when he got shot, he didn't even move because the nigga was on so much drugs. Like that ain't no shit to me that you applaud, you champion, you want to be like a nigga who on so much motherfucking cocaine that the motherfucker gets shot and he don't even move, and that's why they call him Iceberg Slim because he's so fucking cold. Yeah, you cold because of drugs. Be a cold nigga without the drugs, and then you get my applause. Higher standard, appreciate. Hey man, what a super chat out in this motherfucker, man. I'm finna jump off. Higher standard. Do you have any seminars coming up in the future? Yes, I'm definitely gonna have some, or a select few, cause I ain't doing no shit for no little ass amount of money. If motherfucker gonna come see me in person, I might just have it in here, you know. But probably 1,000, 1,500. We'll go out to eat. We'll do some things like that. I'm not doing the little cheap seats though. Said if you know someone she know, ain't that pillow talking kinda? What? If you know someone she know, ain't that pillow talking? If you know everything about everyone she knows, I'm just asking, not saying you do it. I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, you saying like if the bitch telling me like about what the no, nigga, my bitch gonna tell me everything about everything she got going on if I ask you. Now I ain't asking her in particular, "Oh, what you and your friend talk about on the phone." Nah, but she let me know like, hey, I'm on the phone with so and so. If I'm going somewhere, I'm going with so and so. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I you gotta understand like when a woman really love you and she really like you, she want to tell you that shit. You ain't even gotta ask her, nigga. If I gotta ask her, I ain't gonna ask her. But I still peep it though. I'll peep it like, okay, like I say, I got different bitches and I recognize different bitches fuck with me different ways. My main bitch, oh, I know, like, I ain't gotta ask her nothing. I ain't gotta ask her to pay for nothing. If she wanna do it, she gonna do it. I ain't gotta ask her for this. I ain't gotta ask her about this. She gonna tell me this, she gonna tell me that, she gonna be transparent with me. Cause that's really my bitch. So when a bitch is not like that, I just peep it. I ain't gonna say nothing, but it's like, all right, bitch, you ain't gotta fuck with me the way you want that I wanna fuck with you. You gonna tell me how you wanna fuck with me. Cause if I gotta tell you to fuck with me in a certain way, you don't wanna do it. And I ain't gonna force you because that's gonna be short lived anyway. But I know the difference. Like I say all the time, know a bitch that is your bitch and know a bitch that you fuck with. It's a difference. Hey, yeah, this is my bitch I own her. That's a bitch I fuck with. The bitch that I own, I ain't got to question nothing. She gonna be transparent, and we ain't worried about the money thing. It's like whatever. We out somewhere, she pay, I pay. It ain't gonna make no difference. Bitch, I kind of fuck with. She ain't transparent. It's kind of like it's nuance here. I don't really know what's really going on. We go out somewhere. It's always and she feel like a nigga got to pay. Well, guess what? I own this bitch. I fuck with that bitch. It's a difference, and know the difference. Seminar be dope, Goldie. Preaching to a whole stadium. Yeah, I feel like it would be. I'm gonna give niggas some game that'll change their life. You know, I feel like I already do. You beating your shit to digital pictures of bitches that don't even know you exist. Goldie, you said it before. All you see is opportunity when you used to go out and talk to girls. I think you said something like that. And how would you teach a woman to accept and deal with rejection? How would I teach a woman to accept and deal with rejection? I mean, the same way I would tell a dude to deal with rejection. It's not rejection. Bitch, didn't reject me. She didn't reject me. It's framed like this. I'm only looking for who's looking for me. I don't care how fine I may think she is. Listen, and this is the most realest talk. I really mean this. I don't care how good she looks. If she's not fucking with me, I immediately don't give a fuck about her no more. Because I don't care how bad she is. If she show me she don't like me, if she's not giving me the reception that I get from women who like me, I don't even want to deal with it. Bitch, the vibe off, ho. I can't even be around this motherfucker. How you look don't even matter no more. So guess what? I'm only looking for who looking for me. Hey, baby, no harm, no foul. Hey, how you doing? Do you like me? No? It's all good, baby. I'm looking for who looking for me. I'm looking for my bitch. You niggas be looking for everybody else's bitch, and that's why you in a fucked up relationship right now. I'm looking for my bitch. And my bitch is the one who light up when I see her. My bitch is super receptive when I see her. My bitch is laughing at all my jokes. My bitch is smiling when I say hello to her. My bitch, when I had the driest conversation, she saying, well, I had a great time talking to you last night. So I'm in this motherfucker looking for my bitch. And if the badass bitch in this motherfucker don't want to talk to me, that's not my bitch. And I wouldn't look for her anyway. So it's not, I don't take it as rejection. I don't like every bitch I see. I don't like most bitches I see. So what, am I supposed to be mad? Should the bitch be mad because I don't like her? No, and I ain't mad if the bitch don't like me because I'm looking for who looking for me. And the faster you can let me know that I'm not your type and you not liking me, thank you, baby. I'm glad you ain't wasting my time. You have a good night because let me hurry up and get on my search. It's a mindset thing. I'm trying to run through my 100 so I can run through that 99 so I can find my one. So let me hurry up and get through you, and so I can find my woman. Stop looking for everybody else's woman. Look for your woman. That's all I'm looking for. Or really putting myself in position so she can look for me. Anything can be abused. Corns for creativity. Even if she chooses me, she needs to add value to my network and net worth before I'll even consider moving forward. Or yeah. I mean, listen, these are metaphors. Of course, it goes way deeper. It ain't just like who like you. Yeah, of course. In the pool of women who like you, you still have to choose. Because if a bitch has no value and can bring nothing to the table, her liking you ain't enough. Bitch, it ain't enough. So all the time, hey, okay, bitch, you like me. Okay, but what can we do together? What are you on? What are we doing? Sometimes it ain't enough. Just because you like me, it's just a pool of women who like me, and out of that pool is where I choose. That's what the metaphor means. TCB for $20, man. Appreciate it. He said, in chat, appreciate it. Hey, shout out to you, man. Paying them tithes, man. Put your bread down. That's what keep me on here. I tend to talk fast when talking to a new bitch. I feel like I'm having anxiety. How do I deal with this? Just practice. Just practice. And it's great that you identify it, right? If you can identify a flaw, no, that's step one. What they say in therapy, man, recognizing that you have a problem is most of the battle. All right, well, the fact that you know that you talk too fast, well, then guess what? Keep it top of mind when you go into a situation and slow down. I would recommend meditating before you go out with the bitch, man. Meditating always bring you centered. You know what I'm saying? And then, then ask yourself, why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? Probably because you're putting this bitch on too high of a pedestal. Ask yourself, who are you not nervous talking in front of? A friend, a family member, a ugly bitch? Well, then guess what? Put your game goggles on. Now she's an ugly bitch. Make her into Rasputia. Are you going to be nervous talking to her then? No. It's all a mental thing. And, you do it repetitively enough times, eventually you're going to become natural with it. But everything is practice. It's great that you've identified your issue, though. Because if you've identified your issue, then you can work on that issue. And anything is just practice. Long strokes, $5. Pause. I got to say pause after your motherfucking name. Long strokes, pause. Appreciate the super chat. How do you handle your cool in front of guys or women lying in your face with a smooth face to hurt your pockets or position in the game? Well, you got to give me an example, man, because what you just said was very vague. I don't really understand. Tell me a specific scenario, and then I can tell you how I would handle it. Do you get fresh every day? Hell yeah. That's why if y'all don't notice, I wear a lot of jumpsuits and I wear a lot of matching sets. Because I heard once a lot of billionaires and very successful people, they understand that their time and their mental space, you only have a finite amount of mental energy every day, which means they don't want to spend time cooking, cleaning, doing laundry, or picking out clothes. Now, I'm not going to be like one of these niggas and wear the same shit every day because I'm too fly for that. But so I still try to simplify it in my own way. And to simplify it in my own way means, okay, well, what can I do instead of wearing the same thing every day because I'm not a fucking goofy? What can I do to where I can still be fly, but still not waste a bunch of mental bandwidth on clothes? Because that's one of the least important things of the day. Buy a lot of matching sets because you can be fly and you don't have to think about it. But when you have to go, you got to grab the right shirt, then you got to find the right pants, then you got to find the right belt, then you got to find the right shoes. But when you have a matching set, I got a lot of matching sets. Why? Because I can be fly with the least amount of mental energy that I'm wasting on something that's so minuscule. You want to save all your mental bandwidth for the things that matter in life. And most of you, by the time you even get out the house, you done wasted so much. You have a finite amount of mental energy and mental bandwidth. And by the time you leave your house, you done wasted so much on such petty things, you don't even have enough left for the things that matter. So, let me know if y'all like this. The Goldie ratio, sacred geometry, look it up. The flower of life, the beginning of creation. The Vitruvian man, which represents geometry, and the Goldie ratio instead of the golden ratio, which is perfection, divine perfection. Let me know if y'all like these. If y'all do, shit, I'll make some for y'all to be able to purchase. How do you feel about having male friends? No, she can't. Real talk. Staying fly no matter what. All right, you got information online, dudes. You got information on lying dudes trying to tell the cops on you or workers in the office trying to get your spot, but in your face acting like it's all good with a smile. How do you play that? You play it like a player. It's always better to have the upper hand. If I know a nigga hating on me, if I know a nigga talking down on me, at the end of the day, man, if you ain't gonna say it to my face, it don't really matter. If you're not, at the end of the day, I'm a big nigga then. Yeah, I'm a big nigga, huh? Because you got all this shit to say behind my back, and I'm in front of your face, and you didn't say nothing? Okay, well, I don't need to address it. I didn't say nothing about you. You said something about me. So you talking to all these niggas about me, talking to all these bras about me, pillow talking to the hoe about me, and when you get in my face, you smile and you shake my hand. Yeah, that's what you better do, nigga, because I'm a big nigga around here. You know better. And that's how I'm going to treat it as such. So I ain't got to say nothing. He said enough by not saying nothing to let me know I'm a big figure around this motherfucker. Yeah, nigga, you better pipe down when I'm around this motherfucker. Yeah, you saying all that shit when I'm gone. And when I'm around here, you shaking my head and you smiling in my face. Yeah, because I'm a big nigga around here. Yeah, pipe down when I'm around here. So I don't even need to address it. If he the one saying the shit, I don't got to address shit a nigga didn't say to me. If he ain't big enough to say it to me, then I'm too big for him to say it to me, and I'm going to leave it at that. No, I wouldn't even, hey, man, I ain't addressing nothing the nigga ain't going to say to me. How did older legendary P's see rejection or see a no? Did they have the same mindset? Yeah, man, I used to see my uncle do that shit, and it was mind blowing when I was younger. Because a no to me, because he would get a disrespectful no, and he would be so cool about it, like it ain't even happen. Not miss a beat, not miss a step, not miss the next bitch when he was talking to her. So it really just showed me like that shit don't mean nothing. Because he a piece. So sometimes when it's like real hoe shit, she'll be super disrespectful about it, and he'll hear that and keep it moving like he didn't even miss a beat, like it wasn't even said, and he'll be on to the next one like it was nothing. And that really showed me, like it really gave me a whole lot of admiration for him. Like you don't let nobody knock you off your square. You are who you are regardless of the response, and you could and you can use that anything in life. If you can remain poised and not let anybody else's energy affect you, man, you've mastered life. You've mastered life in every area. If no matter if this nigga tripping or this thing happened or this thing happened, if you can remain poised and remain you and not let that phase how you continue and move forward, you a cold nigga. You a cold motherfucker. And so I love to see that type of shit. Cause when I was younger, shit, I get one no. I'm like, I don't want to say nothing to nobody no more. you know? And also though, because when I was younger, man, I had a bunch of motherfucking square ass friends. Like you go talk to a woman and she diss you, or you go talk to a woman and she ignore you, or you go talk to a woman and she ain't say nothing to you. My homies was laugh, so it gave you this aversion. But then when I got older with my uncles and shit, and then you see they players, man, bitch could not say nothing back. Bitch could say something disrespectful back. Bitch could catch it, and it was never nothing. Nigga didn't have no feeling, didn't make you feel no way about it because they was real players. And so it was like, it was just a different environment. That's why your environment matter. You around a bunch of niggas who make you feel some type of way when a bitch say no or a bitch do something that make you not want to do it. But when you around a bunch of players, it's like, nigga, we ain't judging none of that. It is what it is, nigga. You on your job. You doing what you supposed to do. Yeah, dead that. Almost caught another charge whooping on my right hand last week. Nah, man, you can't. You got to keep it player. You got to ask yourself, whatever's going to put you in a bad situation, is the wrong move. You got to play chess, not checkers. Play chess, not checkers. I would rather know that my right hand is disloyal and not say nothing than say something. Because if I alert him to know that I know that he's a sucker, now he's going to retaliate. But if I don't alert him to the fact that I know he's a sucker and he's plotting on me, then I can put him in a triple and double cross whenever I want to. And he'll never be the wiser that I did it. But if I get all up in my feelings and all up in arms and nigga, you been saying what about me? You been trying to do what? Now I've alerted him. Now he's going to be an adversary against me. Why would you not say, okay, I heard this nigga talking shit. He trying to put me in double cross. When I see him, hey, brother. Now I can, at my leisure, put this nigga in a double cross and get him all the way the fuck crossed out with no resistance. What you think is better? And that's the difference between a broad and a man. The broad gonna be all up in her feelings and expose her hand. Now I ain't gonna expose my hand. I know you try to double cross me. I ain't gonna let you know that I know, and I'm gonna smile in your face for the next 2, 3, maybe even 4 months till I put your ass in a motherfucking twist and cross you out the whole motherfucking game. And guess what? When you get crossed out the game, I ain't even gonna smile in your face. You ain't even gonna know I did it. I don't even need the validation to let you know that I know and I did it. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's a cold nigga. That's why I'm a cold nigga. You better learn how to keep your emotions down. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, listen, you said I don't promote violence, but when is it truly necessary to take a player out the game for ultra foul behavior? Or is it best to always turn your back and avoid getting tricked off the streets? Hey man, you can't get tricked off the streets. Nigga, you trick yourself off the streets. So nigga, you ask yourself. Because a real player know, nigga, the penitentiary is not for players. So I ain't never going to the penitentiary if I can help it, because nigga, I'm too player to go to a place where it ain't no bitches. There's a bunch of stanky ass motherfucking mentally ill motherfucking niggas in that motherfucker. I ain't going I ain't going. So you get in your feelings and put yourself in a position where you trick yourself into that motherfucker. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Done bought 5 products from you. Appreciate everything you doing, man. Thank you. Hey man, shout out to you, Dolo ROI. All right, man. If y'all ain't got no questions, man, I'm about to jump off this motherfucker, man. I wasn't even supposed to get on tonight, man. I just came to bless y'all with a little bit more of it. You know? Give me some questions and I'll stay in here. Give me some super chats and I'll stay in here. Man, where the women at on here? Call in. Let me see. Hold on. This be down for me to say she love me, but won't accept poly life. I haven't folded and caved into that, but she won't leave. Should I leave her or will she cave in eventually? Explain the situation. You living a poly life or you not living a poly life? What you got going on tomorrow, Goldie? Any new plans? Man, you know, just handling business, shaking and moving. It's always something new. And you know, you never know. You wake up, man, it could be the best day of your life. It could be a great new opportunity you don't even know about. But tomorrow, my only plans is just handling my business. But I'm always open to greatness. That's how y'all should think. You never, all the biggest things that didn't happen in my life positively, when I woke up that morning, I didn't know it was going to happen. So therefore, every day I wake up with the optimism to think, hey, today could be that day where that great thing that I didn't even know was going to happen is going to happen and catapult my life to something greater than I even expected. But you got to walk on that frequency, though. I hears a saying from Simple. The hears a saying from is wasted on young people because by the time they realize what they should have done with their youth, they're now old. You agree? I mean, but that's life, though. This is my saying. You live life forward, but understand it backwards. But what would life be if you knew everything? It wouldn't be a point of it. If you knew everything you were supposed to know and was able to do everything right, there would be no point of this existence and this experience. The only reason this is an experience is because you don't know yet. because you don't know everything. Because even if you got a parent who tell you something, your understanding still won't allow you to understand it until you go through it. That's why I say you live life forward and understand it backwards. You go through things, but you don't understand what you went through until afterwards. That's just a part of life, and that's a part of experience, and that's a part of why I think why we here to have experience. If you knew everything that you were supposed to motherfucking know, then what would be the point of this shit? If I knew everything to do and did it all right and never made a mistake and got everything I ever wanted easily, because then it wouldn't even mean anything. It wouldn't even, only the struggle to make it makes what you get worth something. Only the struggle through business and the grind and the ups and the downs make when you get there valuable to you. Because if you could just walk to it like people who are born with a silver spoon or people that, then it wouldn't make a difference. So the struggle is really what makes you. The unknowing is really what makes you. The not knowing until you know, it is what it is, man. That's just a part of life. That's what life is. My homie used to talk to this girl. They stopped talking. She started getting on me. I pushed away after I hit a couple times. Now they back talking. Should I let them know? Nigga, you better let it know if that's your homie. What the fuck is wrong with you? Man, that's cold blooded. If this really my homie, he had a girl, they stopped talking. I hit. He back talking to her. You gotta let him know. If you don't let him know, you a foul motherfucker, man. Hey, stay far the fuck away from me. It's not even a question. It's like, hey, bro, just letting you know, hey, man, when y'all was on your little you op, you know what I'm saying? I took that down a couple times, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? Just being a real nigga, let you know, take it as what it is. If that's my homie, if it ain't my homie, then shit, it ain't my homie. But if it's my homie, you gotta let the nigga know. Come on. Would you want your homie to tell you? Hey, that's why the teaching of the Bible, I feel like, even though I don't agree with everything in the Bible, I feel like it's the best philosophy for life. Do unto others as you would want to be done unto you. Would you want your homie to tell you if you had a girl and you broke up with her and he hit and then she came back to you? Would you want him to tell you, or would you want him to just not say nothing? Do whatever to him that you wish would be done to you unto you. Hey man, check this out. Man, me and AB done put me on to some shit, man. It's almost I feel like it's illegal. And normally I don't really put this shit on, but if y'all want to get in the sports bet shit, if y'all want to get them picks that we've been hitting on, man, all the time we was in Vegas, man, go to my website, GoldieRatio.com. Go get the bundle. I extended the bundle till Friday. Y'all want to get some of these books? There's a few left. Make sure, as long as they're available on Shopify, you can get one. Man, go get some products, man. Go show some love. Go book a call, man. And like I said, I got one spot open for the mentorship. Not 5,000 in 1997. I got that one spot. If you done bought the bundle, if you want to get in it, get at me. Hit the number that's in the link right now. But I'm about to get up off of here. I got some things to do. It's getting late. And that's another episode of the Goldie Hour. Y'all getting blessed lately. Man, tune in, tap in. I'm out of here.